When you think of the most adorable pets in the world, there is a strong chance that budgies will fly straight to the top of that list. These tiny colorful birds have a special way of making people smile. From the moment you see them hopping around in their cage or chirping sweetly at sunrise, their charm becomes impossible to ignore. But what exactly makes budgies the cutest pets anyone can have? First of all, their size and appearance are incredibly appealing. Budgies are small, lightweight, and come in an array of beautiful colors ranging from soft blues and greens to vibrant yellows and whites. Their feathers are smooth and neat, and their tiny beaks and curious eyes give them an innocent and endearing look. Unlike larger birds that might feel intimidating, a budgie feels like a gentle little companion. When a budgie tilts its head to look at you or softly chirps in response to your voice, it creates an emotional connection that feels special. These birds are highly interactive and intelligent. They can mimic sounds, whistles, and even human speech to some extent. Hearing your bird try to say your name or copy a sound you make is one of the most heartwarming experiences you can have as a pet owner. Their intelligence also means they can learn routines and understand certain cues. Many budgie owners report that their birds recognize the sound of their footsteps or know when it is time to eat or play. This kind of awareness makes budgies feel less like animals and more like little friends who live with you and respond to your presence. Another reason budgies stand out as the cutest pets is their emotional sensitivity. These birds are capable of sensing your mood. If you are sad, your budgie might become quieter and watch you more closely. If you are happy and singing around the house, your budgie will likely start chirping along and fluttering its wings in excitement. Their ability to connect emotionally creates a deep and lasting bond. Budgies are also very social creatures. They thrive on interaction, whether it is with humans or with other birds. A single budgie can become very attached to its owner, often flying to their shoulder or sitting close by for comfort. If kept in pairs, budgies talk to each other, sing together, and preen each other's feathers as a sign of affection. Watching this social behavior is not just adorable but also teaches us about empathy and companionship. One of the most delightful things about budgies is their playfulness. Give a budgie a mirror, a bell, or a swing, and it will keep itself entertained for hours. Their curious nature drives them to explore and interact with their environment. Watching a budgie investigate a new toy or dance along to music can be surprisingly joyful. Their light and bouncy movements add to their overall cuteness. A lot of people underestimate how expressive budgies are. Even though they do not have facial expressions like dogs or cats, their body language says a lot. When a budgie fluffs up its feathers to stay warm or stretches its wings lazily after a nap, it shows comfort and trust in its surroundings. These small gestures often go unnoticed, but they reveal a lot about how the bird is feeling. Another cute habit budgies have is head bobbing, which they do when they are excited or trying to get attention. Sometimes they will also do it while singing as a part of their dance. Their tiny feet gripping onto your finger while they gently sway back and forth is an image that stays in your mind. This kind of behavior makes them feel like little characters with big personalities. Their morning routines are particularly endearing. As soon as the first light hits their cage, many budgies begin to chirp softly, gradually building into louder and more cheerful songs. It is as if they are welcoming the day with their own version of joy. Some even fluff up and stretch out their wings one by one like a yoga routine before hopping around to say good morning. Budgies are also very clean birds. They preen their feathers daily to stay neat and groomed. Watching a budgie carefully clean itself is oddly satisfying and shows how naturally tidy they are. Their regular self-care routines are not just cute but also show how these little birds maintain their health and comfort on their own. Despite being small and low maintenance, budgies form surprisingly strong bonds with their owners. Many people report that their budgie comes to greet them when they enter the room or follows them around the house. Some even perch on their owner's shoulder while they work or relax. This level of companionship from such a tiny pet is truly touching. Budgies are also very easy to care for compared to many other pets. They do not need frequent baths or walks. A clean cage, fresh food, and some daily interaction are usually enough to keep them happy. Yet in return they offer so much affection, entertainment and emotional connection. The sounds budgies make are another reason they are so lovable. From soft chirps and whistles to excited squawks, their vocal range is surprisingly rich. Some budgies even develop a habit of talking or mimicking words, which makes them even more entertaining. Their sounds are never too loud or annoying, which makes them ideal pets even in small apartments or quiet homes. Budgies also tend to live longer than most people think. With proper care they can live up to 10 to 15 years. This long lifespan allows for a deep and evolving relationship. As time passes, budgies learn more about their environment, their routines and their humans. They become more expressive and more trusting, which only increases their cuteness and connection. In homes with children, budgies can be an excellent first pet. They teach responsibility, empathy and patience. Kids often enjoy talking to them, playing with them and even training them. Since budgies are gentle and not aggressive, they are safe to interact with under supervision. This makes them not just cute but also ideal for families. Even their little feet and the way they walk can make you smile. Their waddle-like steps, their sudden jumps and their ability to balance on the thinnest perch is fascinating. They might be tiny, but their coordination and energy show how full of life they are. Their sleeping habits are also quite interesting. Budgies usually sleep with their heads turned backward, resting on their backs and with one foot tucked up. It looks so peaceful and secure that it melts your heart. Covering the cage at night and watching them settle down becomes a comforting ritual for many bird owners. A budgie's curiosity is another trait that adds to their charm. They explore their cage, inspect every toy and even try to nibble on things they find new. Their inquisitive behavior is both amusing and intelligent. It shows that they are always learning, adapting and engaging with the world around them. Budgies are also known to form attachments to certain objects like a favorite perch, a toy or even a mirror. They will talk to their reflection, preen themselves in front of it or just sit quietly next to it. This emotional attachment to simple things shows how deeply they can feel. All these small but significant behaviors come together to paint a picture of a bird that is not just visually adorable but also emotionally rich and mentally stimulating. Budgies are more than just pets. They are companions. They offer joy, peace and emotional comfort to those who welcome them into their homes. So if you are ever wondering whether a budgie is the right pet for you, just spend a few minutes watching one. Listen to their songs, see the sparkle in their eyes and observe their interactions. It will not take long to realize that budgies are truly the cutest pets you could ever ask for.